Hello, lovelies. Welcome back. This is your beautiful girl, as always, here on the dial. Today, we're going to talk about how to manage your insecurity in your relationship. Security. Not fully trusting your partner. I'll put it in some simple words. Not fully trusting your partner on the things that they do. Or if you don't trust what your lady is doing, what your man is doing, let's get to at least some of these key points that's going to help you overcome insecurities in your relationship. First off, know you as a person and know your partner. Who are you? What can you tolerate? What can you not tolerate? Who is your partner? What work do they do? Do they associate a lot with the opposite sex? Maybe the kind of job they do, they interact a lot with the opposite sex. They interact a lot with female, with a lot of male. Who are they? What do they do? What do they love to do? What do they aspire to do? What is their background education? What do they do for a living? All these come into factor. What do they even love? Their hobbies. Get to know these things. The reason why I'm bringing that as a first point is because if you do not know yourself as a person and what you can tolerate and absorb, it's always gonna hinder you to react in a way that you're not needed to. And secondly, if you do not know what your partner does for a living, let's say nurse, always interacting with other people, the opposite sex, the kind of job they do, if it's always going to reflect the other side for them to be talking much with these people, you need to factor that into your consideration and know that sometimes it's not anything that they're talking about, but probably either work related or something. And so, because if the kind of job your man does, your woman does, call for him or her talking a lot with the opposite sex, and you don't factor that in, is that probably that's the reason you're gonna put yourself in a lot of mess. Also know who they generate towards, who they kind of really go towards. Some people, I'll take myself personally, I navigate a lot towards men, not because of anything, but because of who I am. I say things as it is. I am so real with myself, and a lot of women cannot take that. With men, communicate with them. Be as badass as you can be. The next minute, they will communicate back to you. This is me. So if you don't know me as this, and you take that against me, and first off, if I'm moving with you, I let you know, this is me. The jealousy, the hate with women and all that, I dissociate myself. I can't stand it. I don't like it. I don't want that low energy around me. So this is me. There's nothing like that with men. So if you don't get to know this, you're always probably going to have an issue with your woman or with your man, when it should not be. Point number 2, if you ever suspect that your man, your woman is doing that, it calls for an open communication. Sit them down and communicate. Never speculate, because sometimes those things can lead to wrong decisions and can lead to wrong mentality. Oh, my man is doing that, could he be cheating? My man is doing that, could he be doing that? My lady is doing that, could they? So many questions. Don't leave the stress on yourself. Sit your man down, sit your partner down. Babe, this is what I have been seeing. Can you explain a little further? That opens for a great communication, and this is a perfect example for couples that understand themselves. Question him, question her. What could be going on? Is this work related? Is this not work related? What could be it? I've been seeing you do these things. I've been hearing you say these things. What could be it? That time, you too, the opposite person, it's time for you to be so genuine and be upfront. Talk and let them know what could be going on. That's a big key point. Communicate. Because when you communicate right, it clears the air. Now I don't have that negative feedback of what I had. I'm not going to think about this negative thing that I was thinking. I'll just be okay because I asked you, but be truthful with yourself to tell me what is right and what's involved. But if I hear anything after, I'm like, oh no, but he told me about this. Oh, but she told me about this. That's another level of building trust. Let's get to our third point. If you're loving this so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment. We'd love to hear from you. Point number 3. There are some people that they are just insecure for being insecure, right? Regardless of the treatment that their man, their woman is giving them, they will still be insecure. Regardless of the communication that they both have had in the house, that this is the kind of job, I deal with a lot of ladies, I deal with a lot of men, this and that, all the kind of things that puts together for you to kind of have the feel like this is what they do, they will still be insecure. Major reasons are from their past relationship, what they've been through. So regardless of who you are, they will still have that thing against you. If you're that kind of a person, you need to work on yourself. Find books, read books, educate yourself, find avenues. Have an empathetic listener. Let them listen to you. Find a coach, find a therapy. Deal with your insecurity. Because it's gonna hurt you badly if you don't. But you do not want that, because one last thing anybody wants is for you to be monitoring them for no reasons, especially after they have sat you down to talk to you, make you fully understand what's going on revolving around them. This is not good. And that is why I said in the previous point that you have to communicate effectively with your partner if these things are. Another major thing is when you have a low self-esteem. A lot of people feel very worthless of themselves or less wealthy. That's how they see themselves to be. It could be their appearance. It could be how they look, how they talk, anything. It could be something internal or external. But they kind of have the thoughts that just the same way they are feeling like that, their partners might be feeling that towards them, and that results in them going outside to seek somebody else. No. If you're feeling like that, again, you need to seek help. You need to help build yourself. You can be confident. If it's a style of dressing, change. There's so many vlogs going out there on how to dress according to your size and your body type, your body shape. Regardless if you're chubby, if you're skinny, whoever, whatever body type you are, you can dress to suit you. If it's something internal, if it's fear, if it's anything at all that's making you, this is the time to conquer that low self-esteem, to gain your confidence back. Because honey, you're more good, you're looking beautiful than you think you are, and you do not need that to break you or cost you in your relationship. Let's dive into the 5th point. Not setting external boundaries. This comes with friends, this comes with family members, this comes with anybody outside of the 2 people that supposedly to be in a relationship. A lot of people from outside you 2 would want to make decisions for you. It's in your call to take the advice or not to take it. Listen, take what will help you and leave out what will not help you, because there's a saying, there is nobody who is bigger than advice. Listen to external factors. The reason why I'm saying that is people can call you outside of your relationship. Oh, I saw your lady here. I saw your gentleman here. They were doing this, they were doing that, they were doing that, expecting a reaction from you. Now, if you do not take care, it is going to cost you. Again, it goes back for open communication. What was your partner there for? Is it business related? Is it entertainment related? What could be it? Probably they even told you where they were going. If they did not, opens up for a communication. What could be going on? Just don't listen to a third party jumping into your relationship to tell you whatever they saw to make you react towards your man, towards your woman. Honey, you got to be wiser than this. We are in the 21st century. Thing you hear out there that you base on this can cost you. It could harm you. It could affect your emotions and cause a lot of insecurity. Because if you're listening, oh, I saw your man here, you'll be driving, but that person said they saw you here, a friend said they saw you here, a friend said this. It's gonna lead to unnecessary quarrels. Do you really need that? I don't think so. You got to be smarter than that. Know your man, know your woman, communicate, come to an agreement, and move on. Leave those external people to mind your own fucking damn business, because you don't need it. And the last but not the least point, prior behaviors of your partner. Certain things that your partner has done in the past cause these things, in the sense that this is why you need to be very honest. If you don't communicate right, if you tell your partner A but you're doing B, if you tell them C while you're doing D, if you tell them you're going to a party but they find you in a club, if you tell them you're going to work but they find you out there in a community somewhere, if they tell them listen, if you tell me this is what you're doing, you have to, because repeated things can bring about insecurity. If you're looking for a great partner, this is the time you gotta be great. This is the time you gotta evolve. You gotta bring yourself and put yourself in that shoe, that if it was me, could I tolerate that? Just know that it's okay, that if you love your lady, if you love your man, you're gonna feel some way sometimes if you think things are not going on well. But too much insecurity is a killer. Addressing these things will help, and it can only be done in an open communication, self-reflecting on you and your partner, you both coming into a dialogue, talking and pouring all your heart out. I hope this blessed somebody. Share, comment, like. If you have not subscribed yet, don't forget to do that, and also click the notification button. Thank you for spending time with me. Until we meet again.